take a look at our tail of the tape. United States Air Force Reserve. Cory Hendricks is 4 years older. He is 2 inches taller as well. But the reach advantage favors the Norwegian in both the arms and the legs. Ray Flores, let's get it going.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hulu Theater here at Madison Square Garden. We are live on ESPN+. It is now time to begin the PFL. We have 3 rounds scheduled in this 2023 PFL Light Heavyweight Qualifier. Introducing to you first, fighting to my right out of the blue corner. He is a wrestler standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in officially at 206 pounds and 13 pro bouts. He has a record of 9 victories against 4 defeats, 6 wins coming by way of stoppage. Hailing from Tonsberg, Norway, he is the 2021 PFL Light Heavyweight runner-up. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Marthin, the Dark Horse Hamlet. And across the smart cage, fighting out of the red corner, he is a striker standing 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing officially at already 204 1/2 pounds and 13 pro bouts. He has a record consisting of 9 victories against 4 defeats, with 8 wins coming by way of stoppage. Joining us from Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen, here is Cory Hendricks. And your referee in charge is Kevin McDonald.
So Kevin McDonald will oversee the affair. Cory Hendricks in the gold trunks, Marthin Hamlet in the gray. Remember, a spot in the 2023 light heavyweight regular season on the line. This qualifier bout will open the action. Touch of the gloves, both men in an orthodox stance. Push kick there from Hendricks, breaks the seal.
Hendricks likes to kick, and I think that's something that Hamlet's got. Oh, he's hurt. He's hit him hard. There's a nice double.
Well timed for Cory Hendricks to potentially get himself out of some trouble after Hamlet hit him twice, and there's a body lock and an inside trip from Marthin Hamlet.
Hamlet did a nice job of coming right back up, not conceding that takedown, and then right back at it, close the distance. Little inside trip to put Cory back on his back.
Yeah, and his leg got trapped a little bit. I'm not sure if he injured that left knee there. Kind of got trapped behind him when he fell, Cory. Now, nice bridge by Hendricks. He gets on top.
Beautiful timing by Cory Hendricks.
And there's the right hand from Hendricks.
These guys are picking up where they left off.
Definitely seeing some new skills from Hamlet. That's twice he scrambled right back to his feet. Definitely looks like that's something he's been working on. As wrestling goes, Greco-Roman wrestling is one of the styles that translates best to mixed martial arts because of the upright posture. But wrestlers still have a very aggressive nature. A wrestling match generally only lasts 6 minutes. Got to temper that when you got to go 15, maybe 25 in a championship fight.
Hamlet now pressuring Cory Hendricks up against the smart cage.
Cory showing some good wrestling as well, Randy. You know, he mixed it up, had a nice level change. I think surprised Marthin.
I think he was in trouble, and he resorted to what he's used to doing, and that was that nice level change, a double leg. You know the power of Hamlet. We've seen him choke some guys out, and he's definitely got a lot of horsepower.
Well-timed and well-placed knee by Hamlet there on a temporary break, and then goes right back to this pressure. 2 minutes gone in the first round of this fight.
I'm sure that Cory Hendricks wanted to stay out of distance, use that kicking that he's so good at, that low kick, that front kick, and not be in this clinch position with a guy this size.
Marthin doing a good job of slowing things down, pacing himself, not going crazy, having good control up against the cage here against Hendricks.
He told us that economy of motion was going to be important for him in this one. The first bout, he did get very tired, ended up getting finished in the third round, partially because of the fatigue. He's aware of it, and we talk about it all the time with Marthin Hamlet. He's still pretty young in his career. He's only 13 fights in, as is Cory Hendricks, and he's learning and improving every single bout.
Both these guys have a bright future in this sport. They're both very, very capable, solid competitors.
2 minutes left in the round. Good. Keep trying. This is a better position there for Cory. Yep. Well, Hamlet able to get his head underneath the chin now of Hendricks. That was Hendricks' opportunity. Once he's able to get that head underneath the chin of Hamlet, that's when he can potentially turn Hamlet. That is a very big, strong man who knows his wrestling game up against the cage.
Yeah, he spent his whole life in this position right here with an underhook for sure.
Hendricks trying to frame out with his right arm, thinks better of it as Hamlet once again grabs a body lock. Hendricks able to pummel back in.
Double underhooks by Hamlet. Let's see if he can do anything, if he even wants to take Cory down. I'm not sure that he does.
With less than 1 minute left in the round, Hamlet might feel like he's got this one frame of the fight secured. He's only got to win 2 of the potential 3. Good knees there from Hendricks, trying to get himself some space.
Yeah, that's a good choice because he does have those double overhooks there. So for Hamlet, it's good control position, but it is opening up his body.
So there's a little blood coming out of Cory Hendricks from somewhere. I'm seeing it on the back of the neck of Hamlet, and it's got to be coming from Cory.
I think it's his nose. Nice adjustment there by Hamlet. Not only to push Hendricks back against the cage, but to land a short right in the interim.
Absolutely, that's been his best shot, Sean, that short right hook.
This is the area I think Hamlet needs to do a lot of work in this clinch and finding ways to create a little space and rip some shots, just like that.
We'll go to break and find round number 2 next. The second round of a potential 3 in this light heavyweight qualifier. The winner of this bout will be on the PFL light heavyweight roster next year and have a chance at a $1 million championship in 2023. Hendricks has switched to a southpaw stance here. Maybe looking to set up a kick.
Nice flying
How about
kick.
Hamlet going out? Marthin Hamlet showing some dynamic striking here in the early part of round number 2. And here comes the blood from Cory Hendricks' already compromised nose.
I think Hamlet's feeling comfortable now. He's going to let him out of the clinch and stay in that range of exchanges.
Hamlet looking significantly better on the feet, way more comfortable, throwing a lot of techniques that we typically do not see from him. And again, a guy from the wrestling
nice body lock.
Kicks like that is very impressive.
Really nice body lock. Boy, he has shown some in 6 weeks. I mean,
yeah.
Wow.
Well, he said part of it for him was the mental break. He gave himself some time off, and when he got back to training, he said he felt like a new person. His performance to this point in the fight would indicate that we should believe him as he lands inside control and gets right back to work.
Little watch for the climbing the mount. And you know he has a great arm triangle. We've seen him choke guys from here before. A lot of blood coming out of Cory's nose now.
The
biggest issue with the blood right now is it makes you very, very slippery. So, you know, trying to hold the guy down, trying to find a submission position, it makes both guys very, very slippery.
You can see the adjustment there from Hamlet. He tries to step into the mount. The first time around, Hendricks was able to bridge out of that. Hamlet doesn't let him off the hook this time. Floats and rides and stays on top, now in the half guard.
Yeah,
great timing by Hendricks.
Yeah, absolutely. Did a nice job getting back to half guard. Almost got caught in an arm triangle. He's got to be careful to not turn and get that arm too far across his own body there. Hamlet really fighting a very smart fight, very well-rounded fight as well. This is the best I've seen him on his feet for sure.
Nope. Again, that slipperiness from all that blood. He had the arm there for the arm triangle in a second and slipped right out of it. Trying to climb the mount again is Hamlet.
See the live odds on this fight swinging heavily in the favor of Marthin Hamlet. Qualifier bout. Both of these men trying to fight for their PFL futures.
Hamlet trying to
climb into that mount position. Hendricks doing a great job of countering it. Every time he feels it coming, he reacts right away.
Hamlet showing excellent control. He's controlling those shoulders, pinning them to the mat, something that he's very familiar with, but he's also mixing in the striking as well. This is a complete mixed martial arts performance from Marthin Hamlet so far.
Cory Hendricks vining in, trying to take the base away from Hamlet and frustrate him a little bit.
See if Hendricks can get those feet on the hips of Hamlet, create some space so he can get back to his feet, or at least create some offense there. Hamlet just too close and has too much control of the hips and the shoulders.
For a moment there, you saw Hendricks trying to isolate the wrist, the right wrist of Marthin Hamlet, see if he could reach over to set up a Kimura or Kimura sweep.
And this is where we've seen him hit that arm triangle. Hendricks has to be careful here.
Very careful. This guy's very powerful. We've seen him choke guys from that, and he doesn't even have to be in inside position. He's done it from the guard.
Cory Hendricks has never been submitted in his career. 13 bouts, 9 finishes of his own. Strong work from Marthin Hamlet here, staying on top for the majority of this round.
This is definitely a smothering round. Cory Hendricks showing why he's so hard to submit, because he is wily on the bottom. He times it perfectly. When you make a little adjustment, try and get him out of position, he moves.
Absolutely, Hamlet has been very efficient. He's getting Cory to carry his body weight. He hasn't had to expend a lot of energy, but he stayed busy enough to beat up Hendricks from this top position.
Final few seconds of this second round. One more to come.
Stop. Clean break.
To his credit, Marthin Hamlet does look more fresh in the corner between rounds 2 and 3 this time around than he did the last time out. Good left hand to open round 3 from Cory Hendricks. He tries the high kick as well. And a push kick. Hendricks still in that southpaw stance. He switched to...
Oh, big right hand there.
Hamlet sends a kick back. Now he'll close the distance again.
To the body lock. Double underhooks, but low around the waist. Look for Hamlet to suck those hips in and try and twist and put Cory Hendricks back on the mat.
You know, a great way to take away someone's kicks, especially their leg kicks, is to back them up. It's very hard to stay balanced and throw those leg kicks, and Hamlet has kept the pressure on Hendricks throughout this fight.
Good scouting of the tape by Marthin Hamlet and his team. Hendricks, in his last out, basically leg kicked his way to a victory against Emiliano Sordi.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at our Cronus fight tracker. Marthin Hamlet has been dictating where this fight happens for the most part, a lot of it up against the cage. Just like you would expect from a Greco-Roman.
I would like to see Hamlet do a better job with his head position. Put that in the cheek of Cory and turn Cory's face away and make Cory uncomfortable there instead of letting Cory see everything that's going on.
Here's Hendricks now getting the space he needs to get off the cage. Can he fully disengage as Hamlet tries with that underhook? And here we go.
Nice persistence by Hamlet to stay on him and not give him any space.
Yeah, and he needs to stay focused throughout this fight. Last time he was dominating the fight, or doing very well for 13 minutes of the fight. All it takes is one mistake at the highest level, but he has great control here from this side control position. Hendricks able to get back to a half guard now.
Here's that arm triangle attempt again.
Cory giving up the half guard to turn away and alleviate that pressure on the neck.
Yeah, he keeps catching himself, getting that arm across his face there. That's what's making him vulnerable to that arm triangle.
There's some smart cage technology for you. Ghost Cam. You can look right through the chain links. Good scramble here from Hendricks. He gets back to his feet.
I think Hendricks recognizing that Hamlet doesn't have any real submission danger skills yet for the most part. So able to go to quarters, give up his back, which against a real good jiu-jitsu guy would be a very bad idea. He'll use that to be able to get back to his feet.
Now he's got some separation of that arm though.
Using that Kimura to try and create some space.
Hamlet's able to keep the arm straight for the most part.
Yeah, and he's lucky that the fence is there. I think Hendricks would probably prefer to have this in open space. Hamlet able to get out.
Nice attack and nice defense there.
Hendricks trying to work that knee shield to create some space and get back to his feet. He's in a better position now, but turns his back.
Oh, slippery there.
Gets himself out temporarily, but Hamlet all over him. Big, sweaty, bloody Norwegian blanket right now on Cory Hendricks.
That's not my kind of blanket, I'll tell you that right now.
We know better than that, Ken. 1 minute left in this qualifier bout. The winner will have a spot on the 2023 PFL light heavyweight roster. The loser may head back to alternate purgatory.
Dan Hendricks trying to work that Kimura here. See if he can work kind of a sacrifice throw. That's a better position for Hamlet now.
Pretty slippery to pull that off, but I think it's more an issue of trying to clear and create some space and get back to striking range for Cory Hendricks, sorry. Oh, big
an uppercut just
missed.
nice
landed. Very nice. And no quit in Cory Hendricks. He's still in this fight.
Very much keeping himself in the fight.
Little hip tip by Cory Hendricks, and now it changes the tide. He's on top. They're gonna try and rain down some ground and pound with 15 seconds.
Oh my God.
Hamlet's back.
Oh man.
Hamlet coming out the back door.
Does Hendricks have enough time? Blood coming now from the head of Hamlet. Can Hendricks pull off the Hail Mary?
Stop.
We hear the final bell.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the full 3 rounds inside the PFL Smart Cage, we go to the scorecards. Judge Chris Lee scores the contest 29-28 for Hamlet. Judge Eric Colon sees the bout 29-28 for Hendricks. And Judge Doug Crosby scores the bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision and earning a spot in the PFL light heavyweight roster in 2023. Marthin, the Dark Horse